Summon some more Terra Prisma, of course. I think I'm already at my limit. And now we can finally face the cultists. Destroying the 4 cultists will summon the lunatic cultist! Looks like he's drawing energy from the sigil, and now it's gone. This is the next boss! I just now realized I forgot to grab health potions, and I'm scared. Okay, he does the ice thing. Okay, this guy's an elementalist. He's also half dead. What the heck? This is pathetic. Oh. He had doppelganger attack there, too. And he's dead. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting death. But, yeah, he doesn't drop much. He dropped his relic, of course. He was a boss, so I knew he would have to. And the Ancient Manipulator, used to craft items from lunar fragments and luminite. In addition, celestial creatures are invading. And that means that somewhere there are events. Ah, yes! They're on the map, too. The Solar Pillar, the Stardust Pillar. Oh, jeez. There's a pillar right next to my Hallow base, the Vortex Pillar. And the Nebula Pillar does not like the volcano. So... does this mean... okay, I can't use the pylon network while they're active. That's not good. That's not good. That means I've got to fight my way through, and so, the main thing I remember about the Celestial Pillars, from the one time I've ever faced them, is that they each are tied to a style of combat. Solar is melee. Stardust, I believe, is summoning. Yeah, so Stardust is summoning, because Vortex is ranged, and that would leave Nebula as magic. So, I guess I will start with the Solar. Background changes to indicate we are now here. So, okay, we're getting a lot of enemies out here, and I am not even scared at this rate. I was before, but not anymore. Colipede. Okay, I don't remember how any of these enemies work. But I do notice that the health bar is blue. Oh, right. So with the pillars, you actually need to kill enemies. Because you can see it's protected by a shield. Can't break it. Gotta kill enemies to break the shield. I'm glad I got some potions off of, what's-his-face, the manipulator. Or the cultist, good lord. I remember these being way scarier. Maybe the Terra Prisma is just that overpowered when you're playing it as a summoner set? Because I was going into this expecting lots of death from the cultist at the very least. Okay, well there's the death. Death by Crawltipede. I don't even know what to make of half these enemies. Okay, well now I'm here. You know what, let me take a moment to look at the bestiary real quick. Okay, so yeah, each of the pillars is going to have its own section. That's good to know. And... the dungeon was missing some. I'm still missing 2? What the heck? The way that they're numbered is telling me that they're probably tied to the... what's it called? The cultists. I'll have to experiment with that later. But you can't fight the cultists again until the celestial events are conquered. And there's no time limit on this. It's just a thing you have to deal with. In fact, I'm pretty sure that even if you log out, they come back. Why am I not... It took me until the instant before I died to realize I forgot to resummon the Terra Prismas. Yeah, you shoot your gun in the air. Honestly, the Vortex Pillar is probably my favorite looking one. That nice bluish green, and the aesthetic of the enemies is really cool too. They honestly remind me like, almost of like the Martian invaders in some ways, although I like these a lot more. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel some of the death. These are just big endurance things, and I don't know what's summoning those portals of lightning, but I don't like them. Is that just like an effect of the airy... This is gonna take a while. Gotta remember, I have more than just the Terra Prisma at my disposal. In fact, if I combine it with Betsy's Wrath against some of the tougher enemies, or like these larger swarms, it might make a difference. But it's not gonna help me with those dang blasted vortex portals. Okay, I'm just gonna let the Terra Prisma do its thing and keep an eye on the sky for where they are. Oh. I am noticing that, like, there's a little particle trail from them before they appear that's gonna show where their laser is gonna fire, so that's pretty handy. Whoa. Kinda reminds me of the Scarab bombs in that way. I'm gonna die. What the? Whoa, hey, whoa, what's going on? I'm not quite sure what was happening there, but I couldn't go up or down. I think that was a new debuff. And if it was in this game before, I certainly don't remember it. Okay, the shields are almost down. I've defeated a 50th alien hornet, apparently. Confirmed, we're fighting aliens. I would very much like to hang the banner up. There we go. Vortexian. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. I saw those. Okay, the shields are down, and the pillar is... The pillar has some great guardians, but it's not very strong on its own. With the shields down, it does go down pretty fast. Oops. Okay. Pillar is down. I'm dead. Detached by alien goop with the dying breath of the vortex. Got some vortex fragments, though, and we'll be able to make some stuff out of that. But I don't know if I'm actually able to make anything out of it yet, or if I need one more material first. I'll look into that when I can. Actually, I can look into it right now. The guide's here in the Hallow. Oh, man. He's barely alive, too. Vortex frags. Oh, so I can make the super healing potions now. We got... And these are blocks just for decoration. The Lunar hook, which is a much better hook. Not that I'm using those too much. I can convert it into another type of fragment, a solar fragment, using the other types. I'm guessing that means I can... Yeah, I can also make Nebula and Stardust fragments, too. Vortex Monolith. Wield a small amount of power from the Vortex Tower. I have no idea what that does. But I can make it. Okay, yeah, Luminite bars. That's what I need to make the armor set, and I know I can't make that yet. Can't make the picks, can't make the drill, or the hammocks. I could make the Vortex Beater, or the Phantasm. I can't make the booster, which is a wings. And then the Celestial Sigil summons the impending doom. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lie. It does not summon... It summons something much worse than that. The catastrophic mixture of pew pew and boom boom. Yeah, it has a gun and a bow, and its armor is very much ranged effect. This is basically the ultimate endgame tier armors we're seeing here, and weapons. So... Actually, I would rather do the Nebula Pillar next. Because I'd like to see what I can make out of that. Because that's the magic pillar. And let's be honest, I don't think I'm going to find a summon that's better than Terra Prisma. But if I can get myself a decent magic weapon, I might be able to switch into that. Although, it did occur to me that the Stardust Pillar might also have a whip. And that may outpace the Kaleidoscope. I'll have to see. I will have to see. Right now, I'm just hoping that I can do this without dying 1.5 million times. Because I don't want to have to fly back and forth every time. That is the one thing I really dislike about this. Alright, this guy's gone all pink. And yeah, now we're fighting eyeballs and brains. Welcome to the nebula. Predictors. Okay, evolution beasts. All sorts of weird, wild monsters. I am very much about to die. It's kind of hard to see their projectiles when it's pink on pink. Oh, good, a heart. Whoop. 10 seconds before I can heal again. I'm just gonna play defensively so that I don't die. At least I don't have to worry about random portals of laser opening up. Although, honestly, once I figured those out, those weren't really a problem. At least those dang storm divers that were killing me there. Oh, I've killed my 50th brain suckler. Just hang that banner up right there. Honestly, I have no idea if hanging up these banners is a good idea or not. Because I have no idea if I have to activate these events again, which I'm expecting I will have to activate again before we're done. I have no idea if... excuse me, if that, they spawn in the same place, or if it's randomized, or how that works. But I may as well hang them up just in case. Certainly doesn't hurt. Let's drop a sentry down just for fun. Alright, shields are almost down. A couple more aliens and we're got them. There we go! Alright, Terra Prisma, do your stuff. Nebula Pillar is gone. Let's get those pink nebula fragments. And I do need to find a spot to drop the Ancient Manipulator. I don't really have anywhere that really fits it thematically. May as well drop it in the Hallow. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere that would look too good. So I'm not going to worry about theming for this. I also got to put the cultist relic down in my little catacomb, which is what I wanted to do as soon as I killed him, but the dang pylons wouldn't let me. Is this a 2-block item or a 3-block? Looks like a 3-block. You know, I'll hide it in here, in the room we can only get to by teleporting. Okay, oh. Okay, I can make the Nebula Monolith, so I guess each of the Stardust fragments have a... or each of the Lunar fragments have a monolith. I can make the Nebula Arcanum and the Nebula Blaze. I'm making both of those. Bouncing black holes that seem to spit projectiles. And rapid fire death. The only problem is that if I'm going to use them, I'm going to need to reforge them. If I want to reforge them, I need to see the goblin. And the goblin, he's down here. And I can't use my pylons. So I'm just going to hold on to those for now. I'm not going to hike down there the hard way just because it's not worth it. And instead, I'm going to grab me some more Healy potions. Put some more crap away to clear up some space. Oh! Almost forgot. Also Also, I should really set my spawn back here. I keep moving my spawn point. Perfect. Only one spot left. Now, let's go make some space and grab some potions. HP potion. There we go. Okay. Now we should be close to the Stardust Pillar. Ah, music's changing. The Blue Land is here! Vortex might be my favorite overall, but doggone it, this is a super close second. Oh, we got star cells, which seem to break up into smaller ones. We got star gazers, flow invaders. These, I don't know what those worm things are called, but I love what they're doing. They're like making constellations with their bodies. That's really cool. Oh, looks like the flow invaders are doing that too. So, multiple enemies are doing it. I guess that's just a gimmick of these things. It's the way that they warp around. That was a laser. I think that was a stargazer that was doing that. Yeah, that's a stargazer. Okay, so stargazers shoot lasers into the stars. That makes sense. They're gazing up at the stars. What are you? I still don't know. I'll check the bestiary after I finish this pillar before I move on to finishing the solar pillar. Ow. Well, it's a good thing I saved my spawn point. Otherwise, I'd be coming all the way back from the Hallow. You know what? While I'm here, may as well grab another Terra Prisma slot, right? May as well see how good these do as well. I mean, they're yellow and red tier on their own without any upgrades. That's kind of crazy. Well, I mean, this one's yellow with a negative upgrade. Which is, again, still pretty crazy. Okay, so these are homing. They're slow, but they're homing. And they are definitely strong, though a little hard to read just how strong. And, yeah, these aren't homing, but they're rapid fire. At least I don't think they're homing. Oh, well, I'll have a chance to show them off in a bit. Ow. Okay, I really don't like those stargazers, just because they seem to be able to attack instantly. Like, they just have an endless range laser that has no charge up or any way to tell where they're gonna shoot. Of course, if I weren't above them, then I don't think it would be able to hit me at all. I'm pretty sure they only attack upwards. I'm so gonna die again. I'm so gonna die again. Oh, wait, no, I can heal! I thought I was still on cooldown! Alright, shield's almost gone. I would be dying so many times over if it wasn't for this Terra Prisma. I am so glad I got this thing. But if I didn't have it, I would probably just be using my magic sets. Alright. Stardust Pillar! And the third pillar is down. Alright, let's fly up a bit and take a look in the bestiary now. Yeah, not too many enemies. Predictors, evolution beasts, brain sucklers, and nebula floaters. That's what it says here. They have psionic capabilities, phasing through space and summoning optical minions. Yep, psionic squid-like beasts. celestial power on these beasts, and the predictor, I didn't kill enough of them to see anything. And yeah, all that the pillars can ever drop is fragments. Representing a stormy celestial body known as Nebula, this tower holds the seal to locking away a terrifying tyrant. Interesting. Okay, and all of these basically say the same thing, it's just that the celestial pillars represent some kind of an energy remnant? Interesting. Yeah. And yeah, these things are all just things that summon smaller enemies. Except you just shoot rays! Twinkle Popper, I didn't see any of them. They're kind of nasty looking, but they have the most hilarious name ever. Milky Way Weaver, okay. And of course the star cells. Biological single-celled organism that divides and multiplies rapidly. These things are... those are some giant cells. That is terrifying. And then, yeah, aliens. Alien hornets, alien larvae. Use wormholes to ambush intruders. Ugh. Vortexian. These things exploded lightning. Those guys just shoot you. I'm gonna guess that the alien queen is what was making the portals back there. And then we've got the solar pillar where we're about to go. Obviously, I don't have the pillar itself. Dracomir Riders, Chorites. Okay. Strollers, we saw those. Those curl up into a ball. Crawltipedes are those flying things out there. Or Dracanians, Selenians. Can deflect incoming threats while spinning their solar-infused blades, and Dracomires. So yeah, lots of fire and spears with them. I am scared of what's about to happen. But first things first, gotta get to the solar pillar and finish what we started. Okay. Back amongst the solars. Yeah. These things are annoying, but most of them seem to be well grounded. I think only the Crawltipedes actually go in the air. Well, unless you count the strollers jumping. So as long as I stay up relatively high, except for when the Crawltipedes come out, I should be okay. Also, I really don't like that there's homing fireballs on the ground. Ah, jeez, those things move fast. And fireballs that look identical in the background as objects. I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't stay up above the ground now, because I think the Crawltipedes are actually more powerful than having to deal with any of the nonsense on the ground. This build is definitely not ideal for, the solar pillar. I'm coming to realize. Alright, solar pillar. I'm ready for you. You will not survive this third attempt at your existence. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting, actually, because I just now noticed that the Crawltipedes stopped chasing me when it went down too low. So, yeah, if I go up, then it darts at me, but otherwise it just floats around. Okay, so yeah, that was what kept getting me killed. I was going too high. Good to know. Of course, it's not going to matter much because solar pillar is down. And that's great news, isn't it? Impending doom approaches.